Can you guys see us? God, I hope you can. Because the whole video, if you couldn't notice, it recorded what, maybe 3 minutes of it? We could probably put the 3 minutes of it in. And then you'll just see black. But I'm going to make some cool fancy artwork that covers it.
You know what's convenient?
What?
Is that those first 3 minutes, we weren't even like podcasting yet. I had hit record and we were sitting here testing the audio because I have 3 minutes of audio at the beginning of this where we were just testing audio. So it recorded us testing. We actually don't have any sort of recording because apparently the SD card was full, even though this might have been my mistake. Hey, I'm pretty sure I deleted all of our clips and moved them onto the external hard drive.
You were even on the computer earlier trying to figure out where your pictures were and stuff like that.
Exactly.
How we talked about he's an iPhone boy now. He was trying to get his pictures back, and he couldn't find them. And we found them at the end of the episode.
And you know where they were? They were on that SD card. The same one that's plugged in that camera.
I hate this.
So, guys, I'm sorry.
I hope you can see this. I hope we don't have to retake this clip. This is our explanation. Hey, at least you got to see our faces for this episode.
Now we have a traditional podcast.
Yes.
And now it's just the
yeah,
it's just
I know.
Screen.
Oh my god! And I felt like this was one of our stronger ones.
We were so. This is the most expressions we probably had in a video.
It was so perfect. We were, doing a little bit of arts and crafts. Oh my god, it was such a good one.
So, in summation, we are down but not out. And next episode, we're gonna hit even better. Hi, I'm Hallie. I'm a fast helicopter.
Fuck. Welcome to the Big Kid Podcast. This is episode 2, correct?
2? Alright, well, you want to count the channel trailer?
Nope.
It's 2.
There's a number 2 on the thumbnail. Alright, it's episode 2. I'm Julian, this is Austin, and this is the podcast.
Wow. And we're back for a third time.
I know.
This is our second one.
A lot of people did not think we were going to be back.
Yeah. I just wanted to go ahead and say I got some feedback from the last one about how boring our table was. And just thought I'd bring this guy out. So for our pilot, we talked about putting a memento for every single time that we make one of these. Our pilot, we have a helicopter. He makes a little sound. I don't know if the microphone's going to pick it up, but...
He can fly
Looks like
anywhere.
it did pick up. He can fly anywhere
you want him to go.
And for our channel trailer, or
first episode
1, we have a thing of Aunt Jemima post controversy.
Aunt Jemima.
And it's the original because we don't like the light stuff.
Yeah,
we
don't like the light stuff.
Actually, I thought we were gonna move that.
We'll move what?
Oh, now it's fine.
Yeah, well, this will probably get rearranged a bunch.
Welcome to the Aunt Jemima and Helicopter podcast.
Yeah, I didn't think about it till now. The more things we add, think about episode 50.
This table is gonna have to be a shelf.
We're gonna have to do some readjustments. But
probably a shelf would be a good idea.
That's fine, or maybe we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
But yeah, this stuff is here to stay, I guess.
I know the microphones probably aren't moving.
Yeah,
I think these are gonna stay here. I could just good as well.
We're staying. We're never leaving.
Yeah, when the camera's not rolling, I actually just lay down right here in this booth.
He does. He lays there, and I go in my bed, and then he watches me sleep. Speaking of watching me sleep, I was sleeping the other day in my bed, and I like to leave a lock-free. I like to live a lock-free life. I don't lock anything. I don't like my phone. I don't like my computer. I don't like my house. I don't like my car. I wake up at 7:30 in the morning to him just standing in the distance watching me sleep. And then he says, "Oh, I'm just here to grab my computer charger." I'm like, "Okay, man." He decides to sit down in the booth and just watch me sleep. And I don't know why still. And I was like, "What do you..." Because I'm trying to fall back asleep. No, I didn't go back to sleep. I think I went back to bed for like 10 minutes. And then you left.
Let's explore the other side of the looking glass, okay? So, the night after we finished recording, and I get home and I realize that I don't have my laptop charger. I'm trying to, what was I trying to do? I think I was trying to render our video so it could come out that night. Wow, that is loud.
It's okay.
Anyways, I was trying to render our video, and dude, you're throwing me off with the Play-Doh. You're like, yo, I've never seen a Play-Doh before.
I haven't touched it in a while.
I'm gonna finish my story.
Yeah,
we'll dive into how the 5 senses of your Play-Doh.
Yeah, go for it.
So I go home and I'm rendering the video, and it is like a race against time because I see the battery progress or battery bar in the corner of my laptop go down and down and down and down, and I still have maybe like 15 minutes worth of rendering to do. Well, the laptop dies. I have to re-render it the next day. But also, the next day was a day that I had an 8 a.m. class. So it was either I just don't go back over here to go get it, and it was too late at night to really leave pretty much. But it was either take the loss and don't go to class, which I need to go to calculus, or come get my charger in the morning. This guy, he never wakes up at 7:30. Ever.
I didn't need to.
Yeah, well, you did that day. And I hope you had a lot done. So I get here, I'm trying to play myself off like I wasn't stalkerish.
You could have walked in, grabbed it, and left, but you stood there and didn't even say, hey dude, I'm here. Or like, hey dude, wake up, I'm grabbing the charger. You just stood there, and for some reason I sensed you while I was sleeping, turned over, looked at you, and you just looked back at me, and I thought I was dreaming.
You know I have like the keys to this place.
There doesn't matter.
Your mother gave me the keys.
It's unlocked. The house is unlocked. Here's my address right here.
No, I'm not editing that in.
You put someone else's address.
I don't know. The turtle's address, I guess.
Okay, turtle's address is right
here. I was thinking of a funny gag to do, and I probably stood there looking at you for like 5 minutes. Like, should I slap him? Should I just yell? Like, what should I do? And I couldn't think of anything, and for whatever reason, you turned over and looked at me. It's like, well, joke's over now. I can't do anything, so I'm just gonna stand here. And then I thought the funny joke was to just sit here in this booth and look at him while he's cuddling his 2 poor little dogs and trying to get back to bed.
They would have killed you if they were here.
They were there.
Were they?
Yeah, they were asleep. They're so used to me now. They really are.
Yeah, I guess they were probably like, oh, this is normal.
So I'm not a creep. I don't do that to a lot of people. I only do it to him basically because he always leaves the door unlocked.
No,
he has a door open policy, so you can just come in whenever you want.
No, I have woken up before to just you sitting on me.
When was that?
In the past, we have had many sleepovers when we were children.
Oh yeah.
And the funny thing was, okay, the last person sleeping, we all just sit on top of him and wait till he wakes up. Yeah, that's funny. It's like sleep paralysis, having all this weight on you.
I was going through my phone. Here's another thing. You probably forgot about this one. I was going through my phone, and I found a sleepover that we had.
I feel like I know this is going.
No, I don't know. It was you and I were awake. And Turtle and Jack were asleep, and we were putting things on them. And I took a picture of each of them. I don't have the picture anymore. That was one of the things that was gone.
Oh yeah, you just became an iPhone boy.
I'm an iPhone user now. I would show my iPhone, but it's over there.
Just give out the phone number.
Yeah, here. My phone number's right here. Editor, put that in.
Just put
Thank you. The zip code? The P.O. box?
Yeah, put the P.O. box.
Oh, we don't have a P.O. box. We should act like we have a P.O. box. That's a cool. What is that?
It's Barney.
Barney ASMR.
Oh wait, he has no mouth.
Yeah, give him a mouth.
Yeah, I'll give him a mouth.
So we got these Play-Dohs. Oh. This is for Julian to play with while he's talking.
Yeah, this is
kind of keeps
keep
him
my
occupied.
ADHD in check. Keeps me occupied. Keeps my brain steady.
Sharp.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Sorry, guys, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I like this guy. He's funny.
Just not.
Man-spreading. All right.
Oh, okay. So you know what I want to get into?
Politics.
Pigs.
Pigs.
I have nothing to say about pigs.
Okay.
I want to get into what you're doing tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow?
Oh,
Julian?
what am I doing tomorrow?
Yeah.
It's Easter. Tomorrow is Easter.
Tomorrow is Easter. At the time this is recorded, the next day will be Easter.
In approximately 3 hours exactly, it will be Easter.
Dude, do you know what time it is?
I don't.
It's 11:27.
What did I say in the last podcast? I don't listen to numbers. Numbers are man-made. You know what I thought about? Okay, I'm not trying to not talk about what I'm doing tomorrow, but I thought about time. How the fuck did we get it all synced? Because like right now, my car, it's like 1 minute ahead, but my phone is the right time. I feel like there's just so many people around the world. How do they not change the time on their phone? Like, how is everyone exactly like, oh yeah, right now it is 12 o'clock? Like, how is everyone on the
How are you asking me
like,
how
okay,
your
even,
phone is
okay.
always up to date?
Well, no, I know that, but it's like Jack's phone, it's not up to date. His phone it's like 2 minutes ahead or 2 minutes behind or something. Because he'll be like, oh, right now it's this time. And I'm like, no, it's not, dude. It's this time.
That's weird.
Like, how is everything so exact?
Like, you think there's just like some
But, like,
little
where's
world
the-
clock somewhere that's just...
Like, how is it right and how is it wrong? I just don't get time and how it works.
Well, you know its origins, right? Like how people kept track of time. It was
Yeah.
The movement of the sun.
Yeah.
Which was then put into rotation of the earth.
I
It
don't
takes
believe
24
it. I don't
hours for the...
believe in it.
Believe in what?
I don't know, man. The Aztecs.
You freaking Mesopotamians?
Did they make it?
Yeah, came from the Fertile Crescent.
Yeah, I'm
Pretty sure.
I don't care
The
about
land
it.
between two rivers.
See, now you're getting all
You're not
religious
familiar
on
with
me.
that?
Now
Sorry,
you're-
I had to study
right.
religious.
You're getting all religious on me.
I had to study Middle Eastern civilizations up to 1689 in college about a semester
Seriously?
ago.
That's
Yeah.
lame.
As such a specific class, right?
You know what I was taught?
What were you taught?
How to make websites and stuff.
Dude, I just want to take Barney's head and just smear on the table.
Dude,
It looks like a squirrel
No, it doesn't.
with
What
non-hairy-
squirrel?
non-hairy tail. Like not a hairy tail.
A rat. That is a rat. That is a rat. That's nope. I didn't get it. What am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow, at exactly 2:30, I am meeting a lady, and I am getting my first hand tattoo.
You're getting a hand tattoo tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm getting my first hand tattoo.
What
And
are you getting?
I'm getting my my little plant that I always draw right here, and it's gonna have like leaves and vines that go up along my finger and my thumb. So it's gonna be like I guess L-shaped. I like it. She showed me a sketch though, so I don't know how this is gonna look. But yeah, I'm legit getting a finger hand tattoo. I see you have some. Your face looked a little disgusted almost.
I'm not disgusted. Just like, never mind.
It's an abstract.
You know what? It makes you happy.
Why would you? Why does that not?
Why do I feel this way?
Yeah,
do I
why are
say
you all
things like-
clenched? You seem a little upset.
It's just kind of irreversible, you know. I guess that's how I feel about tattoos. It's kind of irreversible.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a cool. It's different. It's a different little spot. I mean, people have done the same thing, but. Or I thought about right here, getting it going along my pinky.
I think it's just the fact that it's your hand.
What's
For
wrong?
me,
What's wrong with it being in my hand?
it's just like a. Oh god.
Well, okay.
Now we're gonna get into how I was raised and presentation.
I just think nowadays, you can make money doing anything, and I just feel like the world isn't like that. Like, oh, you have a tattoo. I never hear about that anymore, which I get because I don't have like a really big fancy job where it's like taboo to have tattoos. I'm thinking of who's really up there that has tattoos. Okay, like a lot of artists, they make millions of money and they have tattoos. I feel like it's almost normal now. I feel like if it's a long...
Do you think like it's like a normal thing for like people, just common people have tattoos?
Yeah, I don't think it's that out of touch anymore.
Yeah, and I believe where you're coming from. Like it's not out of touch. Mm-hmm. I think the same way, mm-hmm. but I'm entirely skeptical mm-hmm. about getting a hand tattoo. Yeah. Which, wherever I end up.
Like I said, that is not exactly what I wanted to begin with. I wanted just like a little symbol here. Maybe I'll get different little symbols that mean different little things on my fingers. But I always like to go the extra mile. And I don't know. I draw with this hand. I will always get to see it. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna like it. I really like the whole plant thing I'm going with now. And probably won't be doing in the future. I don't know. But I really like it. I like nature. And nature is one of those things that never goes away. So I feel like that's a good...
Yeah. It's just the way I was raised. It's like I completely... I'm not saying that I don't agree with that anymore.
No,
like I pretty much don't.
You and I grew up in different households. My dad, covered in tattoos. He's always been. Your dad?
My dad does not have a single tattoo.
No.
Neither does my mom.
Yeah. My mom was a tattoo or two. But, I mean, she's not huge into tattoos, I guess. Even though she wants to get one with me.
Yeah.
She has this one tattoo. I think it's a cow. Her favorite animal is a cow. And she got it on her hip. It's not like a camel now. It's just... But, see, okay. Now, with tattoos, it matters on where you get it. Mm-hmm. And at what age, because it can warp over time. If you get a tattoo here, it's not really going to warp as much. If you got it like on your stomach, that's always going to fluctuate. Or maybe your hip? Probably your hip, I guess.
Probably your hip.
But this, the skin is so thin and it's almost bone and like just tendon and muscle. It won't really change as much unless for some odd reason I get really obese and fat.
Does that
fingers
like that whole... Does that directly relate with how much it hurts?
Yes.
Like the fact that it won't change.
What do you mean?
If you think about it, right? So it probably wouldn't hurt that much on like a really fleshy area like your hip. Do you think so?
Well, it depends. It depends if you have really bony hips or not.
Oh, true.
So like a lot of girls will get it under the boob on the rib, mm-hmm. and I'll hear it hurts because it's on your fucking rib. Yeah. But if you, like my dad, he said his hand tattoo didn't hurt. And which I thought was interesting because I feel like it's all mostly bone and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I guess it didn't hurt, so fuck it.
If I felt comfortable enough in society that they were more widely acceptable, mm-hmm. I would have like face tats.
Really?
I would love to have face tats.
Think about Post Malone.
Post Malone's fine because he employs himself. See, artists, I just see they're different because they
employ themselves.
And the music industry now, it's not taboo to have tattoos. You can be pretty much anybody in the music industry.
You are I've said this a long time ago. You are the perfect individual that I can see being happy with any job. You could be a fucking plumber and you'd love it and you'd own it. You could own the CEO. You could be the CEO of a business and you'd own it and you'd love it. You could be a muffler maker. You know, you could do whatever the fuck. You could be a cook if you were good at it. You know, you could do all this shit and I feel like you'd own it. And that's why you don't want to get a tattoo because you want to always have the option to. That's the
thing. Like I don't want to be disqualified for the job.
Yeah,
because that's like a thing, right? It's like
I just never hear about it anymore.
I mean, I've already told you this before. Mm-hmm. I would probably get a leg tattoo because you can easily cover up a leg with a pant leg.
Yeah,
and like who wears shorts to a big business job?
Yeah, or you can get on the back or the chest.
Or the back or the chest.
Anywhere that can be clothed. And I thought about having like a little symbol once. So I was like, okay, maybe they don't want hand tattoos, so I get a ring and I put it over the ring. You wear a big ring, don't you?
I actually don't. I have lady fingers.
What do you mean? I thought you had your school ring or whatever you wore all the time.
Yeah, it was. Well, actually, it wasn't that big though.
Oh, I thought it was big.
Are we talking about in like circumference or like
the? I thought there was a
oh,
bunch
the
of
stone
gems
on it? Yeah, yeah. No, it was huge.
Yeah, like you could get the letter J from me, and then you could,
yeah. Now, how about just big kid?
There you go. Dude, B-I-G space.
You have to
kid. Period.
Either,
Oh, S. Big kids.
Nah. We're gonna no. You do big space KID exclamation point.
Okay.
Big kid.
Like it's I'm like 70 years old, all wrinkly. I got big kid.
Yeah.
Written on my.
That's another thing too. I don't want my tattoo to look like shit.
Okay, so I think as of right now, this is what I want to do. If I end up, I want 2 sleeves. The farthest I'll go is my neck and behind the ear. I have an idea for an ear tattoo. It's really smart. Everyone loves it.
Is it the coin?
Okay, so I want to get a coin tattoo behind the ear. So when you do the magic trick of the coin behind the ear, I always have the coin behind the ear. I can't do the trick, but I like magic. Magic's really interesting to me. What was I saying? Oh, I want to get blackouts. If I start to, get older and I'm not really a fan, and just black my arms out, I think they look really clean. I think the symbolism behind them is really nice. I just like tattoos. You only live once, and like, I just feel like at the end of the day, you should be able to do whatever you feel passionate about. I'm not settling for less, I guess. So that's why me getting a hand tattoo, I know right now I do not want to work for someone like in a business or like an accountant or something like that, like a desk job. So this is kind of me forcing myself to never do that in a way.
You're already not allowing yourself to do it. Yeah.
That's the symbolism behind it. That's why I want to get a hand tattoo so soon before anything else. I still want to get this covered up, which hopefully the same person will be able to do it in May. And yeah.
That's a really interesting way to look at it. Like you're just like me. We both know what we want, but we're like 2 opposite sides of the spectrum essentially. Yeah. Like I want to live
close to the sun.
So pack your bags for Safari 1.
Yeah, I don't know the rest.
Yeah, it's fine. Total Drama Island, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Did you know they're making a new season?
They're not.
No, go with it.
Oh yes.
But yeah, so I don't know. That's my philosophy, I guess, with tattoos. Your body's a canvas. Why not? Just go.
I've seen this guy on TikTok that's getting a tattoo every single day, and they're like little tattoos, right? And he started on his legs, and it looks so clean.
I'm telling you, dude. When people. Dude, I don't know what they're called. I call them like sticker tattoos. PewDiePie has them. They're kind of just like, it's not a sleeve where they flow into each other. It's just things he likes.
That's exactly what it is. It's sticker tattoos.
It's beautiful.
That's so cool.
I
would do something like that.
I envy white people. I really do, because quite literally your body is a canvas.
Yeah.
Me, I'll get color tattoos, but it won't be as sharp or colorful as if it was on a white canvas. I mean, what can I say?
Right, naturally.
What if I tattooed this arm white, went back over it? Nah, that won't work.
You should have just used your eczema.
My eczema? Yeah, that's...
I got eczema.
I got eczema.
Where is it, by the way?
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. It used to be.
It used to be really bad on you,
dude. It was so bad. I would have eczema really bad right here, and then I would have it on my finger, this finger.
It'd be itchy, right?
Dude,
I remember you itching like that thing all the time.
I'd gnaw on it like a dog, dude, and it got under my nail, and it popped my nail off. Like it dried out the flesh in my nail. This is gross, and my nail just fell off one day. It cracked down the middle. And it fell, and it had to regrow.
Dude, which finger was it?
It was this one, and there was always a dent in my nail, but my nails grow so fast that the nail just buffed itself out.
That's ridiculous. I never knew about that.
Really?
Yeah, when
call
was
my,
that?
I'd call my zombie finger. I think he was like middle school, like senior year maybe.
Senior year of middle school?
Yeah. Wait, what?
You mean 8th grade?
What did I say?
Senior year.
Oh.
Like as in high school.
Oh, well, senior year of middle school.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never knew that. That's so
yeah,
weird.
it's nasty. I mean, yeah, we didn't really become friends till I'd say high school.
Yeah, I would say probably
because I
freshman
was
year.
forced.
Then you ended up moving.
Do you know what this is?
Slug.
It's a banana slug.
Nice.
No, I love them. I love this.
Does he have a face?
No.
Why?
Because it's a fucking slug.
That's stupid.
Yeah, you're right. I
And
love
tattoo.
tattoos, dude. I could talk about tattoos for days, but I don't want to. I want to talk about the new Looney Tunes trailer. It came out today. It's really interesting. I don't think I like it. I like the original more. I think you're gonna like the original more. They're kind of doing what was the one movie? It was like a bunch of cartoon characters and references and Ready Player One. They're doing that shtick where LeBron James, right? LeBron James?
Well, in
I don't
Space
know.
Jam, I believe it was Michael Jordan.
No. In the new one,
In the new one.
LeBron James.
Okay. So they have LeBron James now?
Yeah, they have LeBron James, and he has like a supercomputer in his house. And I guess he's a fan of Warner Brothers, so they go into the supercomputer. See, it's already going in a weird direction.
No, that's already weird.
Yeah, and they are traveling, like, they challenge Don Cheadle to, like, a basketball match. And so he has, like, all these Warner Brother rights. So, like, King Kong, The Mask, with
Jim Carrey?
Yeah, with Jim Carrey. There's like the Iron Giant, like all these things. They're all gonna be in the movie, which they're not like main characters, but they're like in the background and stuff like that. Pennywise, I guess, is in it. Dude, I got no idea, man.
Where is that movie going? Like, what is the direction?
Know. And they don't have the monsters, the Monstars. They're not challenging them. It's like a different, like they're like normal basketball players, but they got like weird powers. Like one's a robot, one's got wings, one's I don't know. It's just disappointing.
doing,
It
man?
looks good.
Does it look like it's geared more towards children?
Yeah, it's not. I thought it was gonna be like a sequel,
Yeah.
but
It's more like a reboot. Could you
yeah,
see them
it
having a
feels-
sequel already?
It feels more of a reboot now, which is bugs me, dude. It bugs me.
Bugs
Get it?
Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
You're hilarious.
I really, dude, I'm fucking
Don't tell
funny
me,
today.
man. You're funny today.
Thank you.
You're funny. Especially after you eat Wendy's, you're funny.
Especially, yeah. As long as I got a full belly, I'm ready to record. I actually feel really good. I had a really bad headache today. I woke up at 9,
Mm.
went to work, got off at 5, went to my other job that started at 4, worked till 8, and then I came here. I had a really bad headache. I felt greasy and gross, so I went to go fill my belly with Wendy's.
Just to feel even more greasy.
So I decided to take a shower afterwards and fix that. It's just the whole circle, I guess.
You woke up at a really good time today.
Why?
I did not.
Yeah, you slept
I
in.
slept in hella hard, and I've been doing that a lot more lately, and I don't know what it is.
I think it's because you're unemployed now. Like, you got the option to.
Probably that.
I mean, you're basically on vacation right now. And
I'm enjoying it. This is the longest time period that I've been on, like, without a job. Ever since Bojangles, which was
you're
probably
living
freshman
it?
year.
I'm dying right now.
Yeah.
I have to worry about school. I have to worry about podcasting. I have to worry about managing at the pet store. I got to worry about food running and delivering. And
I don't know how you do it. How you
Making
can just
art.
hop from one job to another.
It kills me.
If my first job doesn't bring enough, then I'm gonna find a new one.
I want to quit the food running and driving job, but my mother's my boss and she won't let me.
Yeah.
I really tried.
Especially as the way you described it, the situation you guys are in right now, it's probably not looking good for.
What do you mean?
You said you guys were short on drivers, right?
Oh yeah, we're short on drivers, but like we're short at managers at the other place. It's like everywhere I go, we're short.
That's
I'm
how it
always
seems
short.
now.
Huh?
Like I'm sure Famous Dave's is probably short on servers.
Yeah, because they were like, "Oh, Austin left."
No, that's
I'm
probably
leaving.
not why,
No, I'm
dude.
leaving.
As when I left, a lot like people were
Austin?
reducing their hours and
Take a cup. This is amazing. I love Play-Doh. Arthur.
Did you put your...
Dude, it's so salty.
You are gross.
Dude, because I thought you.
Do you read the can?
Well, no. What does it say?
Have you ever heard of the...
Notice contains wheat. Non-toxic, conforms to ASTM D4236.
To clean, allow to dry, then scrape or vacuum. Who vacuums
I have
their
a fact
Play-Doh?
for you.
Okay.
You want to hear my fact?
Go for it.
Okay, so did you know? Okay, I just tasted this. It is extremely salty. Do you know why it's extremely salty?
Sodium.
Probably. But they make it extremely salty so kids don't eat them.
Yes.
So they spit it out.
Yes.
I told him that fact before the camera was on.
You did not.
I did.
You did not. I've heard that one before.
I did.
They do that with a lot of different things that are small and like look, edible to children.
Did your school ever sell Smencils?
Smelly pencils?
Yeah.
Probably in elementary school.
I was like the Smencil dealer.
Really?
Yeah.
I was the gel pen dealer. Remember gel pens? They had like little
Yeah.
sparkles in them and everything.
I remember
Dude, those
that.
things were tight.
I remember when I'd go to a book fair, the first thing I'd always buy was the pen that had like 1,000 colors in it. And you click it.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I thought I was so cool. I, writing my notes in a different color. And then, wow, you just got some Play-Doh
Got a
on
little
your keyboard.
schmutz on my keyboard.
Get a little bit of schmutz on your
Ugh.
pipes.
Oh, I just touched my mouse. Oh my god.
Oh,
What a
no.
mess.
I guess we're going to have to...
Yeah, re-record.
Yeah, I guess we're going to have to shoot again. Hey, we didn't have to shoot again for this one.
No, knock on wood. Quit saying that, man.
I
I
said
don't
it
want
once.
to do this again.
I really don't. I don't want to make another episode. I can't be doing
This
this
is the last
anymore.
one. This one.
Could you imagine?
What if we just cut it?
We just cut it. We worked
Focus
so
on
hard.
this.
Fuck it.
Focus on
Wow.
this.
All right, guys, we're gonna put up a timer, and at the
Yeah,
the end of the timer, we delete everything. What is that? I don't want to guess.
Mount Vesuvius.
I don't know what that is.
It's the,
Is that the mountain from GTA?
no, it's the
That's Mount
it's
Chiliad.
the kids project and Meet the Robinsons.
All right.
He had Mount Vesuvius and Exploiter where it knocked, and everyone went into panic and it knocked over the ant farm. And then that one girl spilled her frogs all over the gymnasium floor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's that one.
Dude, you are like unlocking achievements in my brain.
Dude, I watched that movie too many to count, or too many times to count. Oh my gosh!
What was your favorite game as a child?
Like a backyard game or like a video game?
It's a backyard game.
Like playing
game.
Jackpot and the kids at the
Oh,
cul-de-sac.
okay. Yeah, that was always fun.
Favorite video game as a child. I think it's still Burnout Paradise.
I don't know what that is. Oh, the car game.
Yes. I think it's still Burnout. They didn't even have the real life cars in there. Like it was all like
Yeah, made up cars.
yeah, it was made
I
up
mean,
brands.
to a
and
kid, who
everything, but, like,
cares? Like,
yeah, exactly. They were all cool.
it could be whatever.
They were all nuts. If you want to
Was
play
it just
Burnout Paradise, let me know. 'Cause
Was
that
it
game
just
was
a
so fun.
racing game?
It was an open world. You go racing. You would go on time trials. You would do these things called road rages, where like you had to like knock out like 12 different cars. You have to hit them really hard,
Yeah.
or like push them to a pole or something. It was pretty graphic. There's no blood or anything, so it's not like it was. It was like E10, I think.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, it was fun. I loved that game, and I had like it on PlayStation, and PlayStation at the time had the PlayStation camera, and the camera you could take a picture for your like own license plate in game.
Yeah.
Dude, why?
I'm sorry.
I was talking.
I know. I was playing around with my cells in my brain.
Yeah, what'd they say?
The nerve endings.
The nerve endings.
They were like, "That's interesting."
Mike Wazowski.
Okay.
It's open to interpretation.
It's open season. All right.
Okay. open
So
season.
my favorite was just the demo of Lego Star Wars. I didn't know what a demo was. So I was like, why can I never go past this certain point? And I just kept playing it over and over and over. And all it is like fighting the same group of Lego guys. And like, that's it. I have done this with so many games. Castle Crashers, never played the real game, only the demo.
Oh, you just did the demo of Castle Crashers? That's a fantastic game.
I only got to the boss. Took half of his health. And then it'd be like, oh, get the full game. But, you know, I don't read. So I was just like, oh, play it again. I didn't do it right. Over and over and over. And I loved it. I was so late to everything. I was late to YouTube. I was late to video games.
I was really late to YouTube.
My favorite thing as a kid was toys and being in a room by myself with my toys.
No, what was your favorite toys as a kid then?
Transformers. Hands down, Transformers.
Really? You like Transformers that much? That makes me happy.
Transformers are hands down the cool. I think they still are the coolest thing out there. I don't.
The Transformers were great.
There's not a single. Maybe Nerf.
Nerf was only fun if you had someone else that had Nerf guns too. I
lived in a cul-de-sac, and it seems like we never shot our guns. We would just walk around in a herd with our guns because no one likes picking up the bullets afterwards.
Exactly. That was their one thing, is that they didn't figure out a way to make picking bullets up more fun until we were done.
Yeah. Wait, what they
until
do?
5 years later, they came up with this vacuum thing that like you would roll on the ground. Okay. The wheels worked in tandem with a series of pulleys that spun like not fan blades but like what is it called? Like little brushes, little circle brushes. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, keep it coming. You got me.
And the brushes would sweep up the Nerf bullets into like a receiver. And the receiver would collect them all for you. So all you had to do was run it on the ground and make sure the wheels are rolling.
Sorry. Okay.
So you catch me?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
And as long as the wheels were rolling, right?
Yeah.
The blades would spin and pick up more bullets. I saw it in Walmart. I think it was like $25. I would have killed to have that as a child.
Nerf, they keep coming out with like the coolest stuff. I can't with them, man. If I grew up today, like, I would never touch an Xbox or anything like that. I don't get how kids nowadays grow up on PCs and video games and stuff like that. Like, Nerf, they're killing it. The toys are lacking in any other department. Like the Transformers back then.
The Transformers back then are nothing like the ones they are now.
They're so much cooler. And I feel like I never played with them, the Transformers. Like, I never made them, like, fight each other.
Yeah.
It was only turning into a car, turning back into a person, turning back into a car, turning back into I used them like Rubik's Cubes, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, if you put a Transformer in front of me that I had as a kid, I know it by heart. It's like a file saved in my brain taking up space.
I was in elementary school and I was playing with my Transformers, right?
Yeah.
And I guess it was like 5th grade and we had to write about our most prized possession. I wasn't playing with Transformers at this point, but I still have them all. I actually do. They're up under my bed in the tub because I just felt like I needed to keep them.
Yeah.
And I kept this one. It was Sideswipe. I think it was out of Dark of the Moon.
Oh yeah.
It's the 3rd Transformers movie.
Yeah.
It's the Corvette. That was this Corvette. I'm a legit. All right. Anyways, that was my most prized possession. I remember writing about it, and we had to like draw it and everything, and I drew it. It was like a cool shadow. That was probably the last good piece of art that I ever did. I never make art. I never draw.
I never draw.
Yeah.
I never draw either. Drawing's dumb. It's for girls.
Dude, you have a whole art account.
Do you know, like, that's what I was told when I was little.
Drawing's for girls.
Oh, you draw? Drawing's for girls. Like, isn't that weird? Like,
what did you start off drawing? Was it like stick people? Did you like?
No, I never drew stick people. The only time I ever drew stick people is if I was bored in class and I would make them like run up the words or the text in like writing paper and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then my teacher, after I turned in like a test or something, she'd be like, "This is epic." Because it's like she's like following what they're doing and stuff. It's so stupid.
My teacher would I had so many stick figures on my paper one time.
Yeah.
That she
Dude, I'm fucking killing it over here.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at your dots. It's like Dippin' Dots.
I'm fucking killing it over here.
She like made like she wrote A+ on it, and then like she put a stick figure next to it, like it was like being pulled by the A+ or something, or like swinging on it. Teachers are awesome in elementary school, man. They understood. They got it.
I don't remember what the assignment. We made our own books, and it went like this. So everyone had to bring in their favorite stuffed animal, and I can't remember what mine was. It was an iguana or something like that, something weird. And it was like they're having a sleepover. We left them at school overnight, and then the next day the teacher would rearrange them as if they were doing something like kind of like some Toy Story shit. And we come back and we write about what they did. So like I think mine was like running around with the flag or something. It was just so interesting and fun, and like we made these hardcover books, and we had to draw each page, write about it. Like, let me do that now in college.
Right?
It would look so good.
It would look
amazing.
Be amazing. I have a one of those. I think we made it in 5th grade. We had to make like a story about our lives, basically. Yeah. And it was like
your lives. They just started.
No, like, yeah, I know exactly. Yeah. So what's the extent I can write about? Right? It was like 12 chapters we had to make.
What the fuck? Like,
dude, a chapter was like a paragraph.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we had to like put it on individual pieces of paper, like in a book, and arrange it. Put pictures of ourselves and everything. Basically, like our lives. It was. I still have it. I have mine. It doesn't look very great.
I can't remember what I do with my book.
Maybe I'll bring it in one day.
We'll read it. We'll read it to the viewers.
We can read them if we wanted to. Because I think I have an occupation that I no longer want to pursue in there. I think I want to be a detective or something, like criminal investigator or something. Which I would do that.
Do you know what's scary? When I was little, I was so set on being a zookeeper.
Really?
Yeah. And the more I grow, the more real it becomes.
You still want to be a zookeeper?
Okay.
Is that a dream job?
God, dude, every time you say dream, I just want to bring them up. Anyways, my dream job, I'm a very simple guy. It's either art or animals with me. If I'm not pursuing in animals or nature or anything like that, then I'm working on art. I have 3 lizards now, 4 frogs, a shrimp, fish, and a shit ton of snails. And 2 dogs if you count those. But I could not imagine living without all these animals. Like, I don't remember a time when I didn't have all these animals.
Yeah.
And like making art and stuff like that. Dude, I'm a very simple individual. I'd say, right?
Yeah, I'm like saying that like I look around the room.
But then again, simple. Is this simple? Is simple normal?
Now it is.
Is simple normal though? But this isn't normal. Not every household has a zoo.
What is the fine line?
Yeah, what is simple? Is simple just I like to keep things narrowed down. I don't like to jump out and do a bunch of things.
Yeah, pretty much stay in your lane. You know, stay in the same lane at least. That's simple.
I wish the world was.
You're not very simple. Is like not being dynamic. You're very static.
Yeah, I like to keep things simple but unique.
Yeah, that would still be like a static lifestyle.
I like to keep my eggs. My brain, it can't comprehend a lot, so I try to keep everything. Art, animals. You got this. Put all your eggs in those baskets. Boom, you're set. I like shoes, but I don't go and buy a lot of shoes. I like fashion. Another thing, I like to do graphics. Graphic design would be very fun. There was a time when I stopped doing art though, and then I picked it up again. If you looked at my art when I picked it back up, it is nothing compared to what I make now. It's
just glad you aren't stuck like drawing superheroes or anything.
So many artists like that.
Yeah,
so many artists that I hate.
Like, wait, why?
Because they're so cookie cutter. All right, so there's this artist that I I used to watch. He goes by ZHC. He's probably the biggest art YouTuber there is right now. And now he's basically Mr. Beast, but does art. I bought this $70,000 mansion. I'm gonna customize it. I bought all these iPhones. I'm gonna customize it. I bought all these laptops. I'm gonna customize custom car for fucking TikTok girl.
Yeah.
Brand new custom pool for Justin Timberlake. I don't fucking know. But that's what he does. And it's not like he draws a cool art. He's really good at art, but it's like the same artwork in every one. And he used to draw kind of like comic book superheroes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
His avatar is like Venom but blue with a ponytail. Really weird.
What?
Yeah, you'll know when you see it. And now what he draws now, it looks nothing like that style. He drew all of PewDiePie's Minecraft thumbnails once. And they look so good. And now, I don't know, it just disappoints me when they kind of do what the algorithm wants, what seems to be giving them money.
Do you have a favorite artist now? Do you really like, and are you influenced by one? Because I know that, remember your tattoo on your arm, that is from an artist, right?
Yeah, this is by, I have a painting by Cause tattooed on me. Because at the time, I still really like him, but now he's kind of seen as a hypebeast symbol. Yeah,
it's that one character, I think.
Yeah, they're called companions.
Companions?
Yeah, which I really want. They're very expensive. But PewDiePie, he has a companion tattoo.
Does he?
And funny enough, when I saw that tattoo, I was like, dang, I really want that. And then I found the artist, and I was like, dude, I really like this guy's stuff. And I put together, oh my god, PewDiePie got that. So I just like him. He uses a lot of abstract, cartoony stuff, which I kind of want to do now. There's types of artists that I like. They take already made art, and then they put their spin on it without changing it. I'm trying to think of how I could. Okay, there's a sculptor. He takes huge marble sculptures of Pokemon and then takes chunks out of them and puts geodes in them. And it's beautiful.
That sounds really cool, actually.
Yeah, there's like a huge he has his own museum. It's like a huge white Gengar, and he's like, there's chunks taken out of him, and there's like geodes in it, and it's beautiful. But it's like he didn't create Gengar.
No, obviously he didn't.
But he put his little thing on it. So that's why right now, currently, I'm trying to do the same thing.
Now I get it. You're doing the same thing, but with plants, pretty much.
Yeah.
Nature.
I'm trying, because I want it to be able to show, oh, okay, I see the same thing going on. How's he going to do this one? But I want you to know when you see the plants, oh, that's Julian's plants. That's Gooey Ooze's plants.
Gooey Ooze.
God, I love that name. I love that name so much.
Really?
Gooey Ooze. Oh, it sounds so good. It's from a song. It's Gooey by Glass Animals. Really good song. You guys should listen to it. He just says Gooey Ooze, and I was like, oh, that's a really good song.
He just says Gooey Ooze, and therefore you think it's a good song? Is that...
Well, it's just how he sings it. He's very smooth, Gooey Ooze. Like, they're kind of the same exact thing, but they flow into each other perfectly. I don't know. I'm an art guy. What can I say? I got an artistic brain.
Well, I can tell you that one of my favorite artists is Me Canyon.
Isn't it strange that his artwork it's still technically art, even how grotesque it is.
Yeah.
But it takes so much time. It's so does it in a
puts
precise
a lot of effort into it.
Yeah, it's not like, ooh, let me draw Mr. Beast all gross. Let me draw Garfield all weird.
Yeah.
You know, like, he really knows what he's doing. He knows human anatomy really well. And when you look at it, it's breathtaking.
I just want to look at his sketches.
In both ways.
Yeah.
I watched one of his live streams.
Oh, so you've seen him draw before. I meant to catch one of those.
I can't remember who he was drawing. He was drawing Markiplier. And he went with so many different ideas of, like, just the skull shape. and like how he wanted it to go, what he wanted to emphasis on. Like he really knows what he's doing. I just can't. I love his name as well, Meat Canyon.
It's two words that don't belong together.
But it still works for what he create. Like meat, he massages meat. He really like structurally puts it in weird ways. Meat, like Canyon Power. I don't know.
Yeah, he pretty much like takes the
He
character,
molds it.
devolves it so much that now it's just a hunk of meat, and turns into art.
I think that's why I like Gooey Ooze a lot.
Yeah,
Because you look at it, when you look at the word gooey, I don't think it kind of symbolizes what gooey is. This is such weird thinking, but like, okay, the word bubble. When you see the word bubble, it sounds like bubble. It looks like bubble. You know what I mean? It's like all rounded.
Yes.
It all pops in a way. Like it perfectly symbolizes bubble, the word bubble.
I think I know where you're going with this. Like slimy is more of a description for the way that gooey is.
Yeah, slimy, it's more stringy.
Slimy.
It's more gooey. It's more smooth. It
feels mellow.
Yeah, that's why I'm a very mellow person. That's why I'm a goo ball, and you're a brickhead.
I'm a freaking brickhead.
Because you're a blockhead.
I'm a blockhead.
So that's hence the.
I'm just a.
And it's a liquid and a solid.
Yes.
We counter. What do you mean? You wouldn't say goo is a liquid?
No, we need a gas. Fart corner.
Fart corner.
Fart gun.
Fart gun. Gorals.
The gorals. Oh my gosh.
Minions. Why are minions just such a plague on this planet?
I know.
They're everywhere. Do you think,
dude? It used to be so much worse when you think about it, though. It used to
be
so
everywhere,
much worse.
And now it's like emojis.
Yeah,
I feel like everything,
the shit emoji.
Yeah, that's everywhere.
I'm so tired of seeing
emojis
on
minions
clothing.
And emojis. Do you think people, like when they're all in the room and they're designing something, they know what's gonna happen when they make it? Like I hear when people design Baby Yoda, they knew exactly what they were doing. They knew people were going to
absolutely.
Go nuts
Oh
about
yeah, they
it.
know what the market is.
They knew they were going to make plushies. They knew everyone was going to lose.
They just know.
It's so incredible.
Like, and that's the worst part is like people that these designers are making things good. I'm glad that they're they're spreading, but like it becomes like a plague almost.
Yeah,
Baby Yoda
they do it too well.
Yeah, it made me hate Baby Yoda.
Okay, like the cap.
For Rip and Dip.
For Rip and Dip.
Yes.
It is a simple design. It is really clean. You see the style and you know it right off the bat. They can use it for a paintbrush. They can use it for a pocket thing. They can use it if they even wanted to go realism. It's just a white cat, but you get it still.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think I'm going to play around with our guys a little bit more. Make them more solid, flat out. And I don't know, iconic. I like them where they're at right now, but I think they'll change in different stuff along the way. And I watched an interview with a Pokemon designer. It takes the average person who works for Pokemon 3 years to create a Pokemon.
A single Pokemon.
Yes, a single. Well, okay. So 6 months for a normal Pokemon. So like Pidgey, it took him 6 months to flat out design it, create it, say, we can market this. There's nothing wrong with it. Go for it. It's got all of its backstory, its origin, all of that.
Wow, that's a long time
for a starter. 3 to 6 years.
Why?
Because marketing. It has to appease kids. It has to turn into something cool. It's got to have good origin.
Who are they asking to moderate this for them?
I don't know what that word means.
Who are they? Okay, so what I'm thinking when you offer to kids, you're like asking for a child focus group. So you're thinking you'd see maybe an email or something like, "Hey, you have a couple minutes out of your day. Can you come assist us in our marketing team about what Pokemon we should add to the game?" Who receives those emails? Because I don't.
I forgot his name. I should know this. I'm a huge Pokemon nerd. I should know this. Man, some Japanese man. He created the original art style, so it all goes to him.
So it has to come through him first.
There's teams of people that work on specific mons.
Yeah.
It's like some dude who made Giratina also made like Manaphy. They're two completely different Pokemon.
Yeah.
Someone made this little ice comb. Ice cone. Ice cream.
Ice cream.
This little ice cream Pokemon.
Ice cream cone.
Vanilla. This guy, he made that. It's really cute, little icicle ice cream cone. Also made Guzzlord, a black hole, that monster alien thing. Like, they know what they're doing, but they all have to match the big dude's style. And he kind of lets it say, yes, this is good. Yes, this is good. Which I'd kill for that job.
That'd be awesome,
Pokemon
right?
designs all day and just be like, yes.
What happens when he's gone? Who takes over?
I got no clue.
Do you think it's like a familial thing? Like, do you think I
there's
pass this job on to my son?
I think there's two people.
It's like a chain of command.
He's not very old. I don't think.
He's not? I don't know why. I think Pokemon is not that old, but it kind of is.
When did it come out? I thought I just did a post.
90s, right?
1995.
95. Oh, yeah, that was the first card. 95.
Yep. Because I put it in a post the other day. It was my Nidoking and Nidoqueen one. Together since 1995. It was for my Valentine's Day.
OG.
Yeah. Because that's when the game came out.
Yeah.
Design is so bizarre because it takes so long. So I'm thinking, oh man, I only made our characters in like within a month. And I did go through a bunch of trial and error.
And you definitely submitted samples to me.
Yeah, different colors, different
expressions.
Font.
Even more so, our logo I feel like had more.
Oh yeah,
changes in it.
The colors changed like maybe a week before we published because we were playing with the colors of these.
Yeah.
Originally, it was supposed to be red and purple, and then we were like red and blue, and then we were like, well, red and purple because purple's like my favorite color, and what's in between? Yeah, we can't make a gradient, so you're like, oh, let's make them solid colors, and then we went with this, and I was like, I kind of like it. That's supposed to be yellow.
It's a pretty weak yellow.
It's supposed to be yellow. It came out light green, and on the camera, I'm pretty sure it's just green. It's just like dark green.
Yeah, no, it's more. It looks more greenish on camera. That's for sure.
I don't get how cameras work. I don't get how colors work. How are we doing so far today, everybody? Are we having a good day? We all know how I had.
Yeah, you had a pretty good day. I had a very lazy day. Like I said earlier.
Dude, we swapped roles today. You're normally the hardworking one.
Tomorrow is grind time. Like I got calculus before Easter, and then I got an exam after
I gotta make
Easter.
the thumbnail for this. I gotta work on my art piece. I gotta work on Jack's artwork. I don't know how you're gonna have this out by Monday.
I can do it.
Because we're about to do all these fun, goofy edits. Like, look, you're gonna put up a cool little font thing here that says "These nuts."
No.
You can make it happen, Austin. If you don't make it happen, I'll be very disappointed.
I'll be mad at you.
I'll be mad at you.
No.
It just has to say "These nuts." That's the only thing you have to say. Is we curved arch and it has to go with my finger. These nuts.
That's terrible.
How?
That's hard.
You're gonna learn. He's gonna be a really good editor. You know, you're gonna be able to put that. Wouldn't that be good to put that under your belt?
I told you I know it was gonna come out Monday, but I'm not so sure about that one.
Maybe late Monday. Moving into Tuesday.
Yeah, because I want to say that it'll come out Monday, but if it takes anything like 8 hours to render and upload to YouTube, like it did the other day,
give them the quality. That's a good edit.
It's a gooey
See,
edit.
now look, every time I do this, you can just keep putting it back.
Quit saying things.
Here, you can give me an edit.
How do I do that?
I don't know.
I want our thumbnail to spin.
How the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. How am I gonna do that? That's what you're thinking right now.
But that's different. On YouTube, you can't.
Can I see that green Play-Doh one more time? I did not realize how much.
Where'd you put it? Oh, you put it in there? Dude, I made an army. This Play-Doh thing, I love this. This was probably the best idea we've had. I had.
Really? We haven't even used our Billie Eilish calendar yet.
Oh yeah, we bought a Billie Eilish calendar. Okay.
that up.
I was gonna talk about this, but I guess I have to talk about it now. She.
What are
Right
you gonna
now,
say, man? What are you gonna say?
dude, I love her, man. I love Billie Eilish so much, and not for the reasons why.
I'm leaving this in, by the way.
Go for it.
Okay.
I just think, and I think you have a little bit of respect for me for this.
All right, I might have respect.
She has worked with my favorite artist, Tekashi something. Tekashi whatever. Got what? Why are you?
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
No, you.
She didn't work with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
No, you fuck. It's Tekashi something. I can't remember. A beautiful Japanese artist. He makes all sorts of stuff. He made tons of album covers. He's so good at what he does. It's beautiful. She got to work with him. She made an art piece with him. She makes beautiful music. You know, she likes shoes. She's just a really interesting person when you actually like get to know her. You get to know her like I know her.
Yeah.
Like you just, I don't know. You watch interviews with her. You know, you see her mindset on things. She's quite literally a big kid. Like she's just a person.
Yeah, she's like
living
around our age.
I know.
She's actually younger than us.
Is insane. That is actually really weird to think about that. But like, okay, a girl my age, younger than me, got to work with my dream artist. You don't think I'm gonna look up to her and be like, how the fuck did you do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. She's just a really good, I think she's a good role model for women nowadays. As if I am a woman.
Yeah, as if.
I don't know. She's just got a lot of interesting things under her belt. And I give her props.
So you're saying that we should save this booth?
Yeah, we have to. It's green.
It's already green. She's blonde now.
Yeah, she's blonde now.
Oh, we have to find a blonde color.
Yeah, it's just.
If we really wanted to appease her, we need a blonde color.
Man, I don't know. Billie Eilish is nuts to me. Peanuts, walnuts, and coconuts nuts.
That's a lot of nuts.
It is a lot of nuts.
You know what else is nuts?
What?
How fun this podcast is.
It was a good episode.
Thank you for watching.
All right, we'll see you guys Monday.
Monday, maybe. I don't know. I'm always active on Instagram, so
we'll
make sure to follow the Instagram. We'll have in the what is it? Description below.
Yep.
Both of our Instagrams are private.
Doing this bit. All right, how about you like and subscribe?
Yeah, okay.
Link down in the bio.
Oh my god, bell notification.
Yep. Go check out my art account. I talked about it a good bit this episode. Gooey Ooze. It's on Instagram.
I might link it. I might not. Who knows?
He might link it. He's an asshole if he doesn't. It's fine.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, why don't I have access to the social media stuff?